All right, this is APAB Calculus, and we're doing the midterm review. This is number 15 on the multiple choice, which is a calculator problem, as somewhat evident by the decimal answers, although those aren't horrible decimals, but still. Okay, so a person whose height is 6 feet, so the person is not changing height unless this is like a problem that takes a really long time and they're shrinking. So a person whose height is 6 feet, that can go on the diagram, right, is walking away from the base of a streetlight along a straight path at a rate of 4 feet per second. So I'm going to use P for person. So P for person is going to be this length. So what this says, they're walking 4 feet per second away from the streetlight. So what that's telling me is that dp dt is a positive 4, because p is getting longer by 4. If p is the measurement from the pole to the person, that's p. What is the rate at which the person's shadow, so what I'm being asked for here, what is the rate at which the person's shadow is lengthening? Well, the shadow is this piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and use, I don't like to use X for things because, or I'm sorry, S for things, because my S's always look like 5s. So I'm going to use X. So I'm going to say that dx dt is the thing that I want, right? I want the length at which the shadow is changing. So I use X for the shadow length, if that's unclear. And I used P for the distance from the person to the pole. Okay, so that's what I've got, right? And I know that the height of the streetlight is 15. That's also a constant. The streetlight is not changing. So basically what's happening here is this is similar triangles. So there is a larger triangle that has a 15 and a P plus X, and has this same angle, because both of these have the same angle. And there is a smaller triangle with the 6-foot person and the X only. So I'm going to set this up as a proportion, right? So 15 is to P plus X as 6 is to X. This is going to be my equation. Don't differentiate it the way it looks there, because that's going to be disgusting. Cross multiply and clean it up, it's going to turn out much nicer. 15x equals, and then the 6 is going to multiply both the P and the X. So I think I get 9x equals 6p, or x is 6/9 times p. So now when I differentiate dx dt, and that's the reason I solved for x, because I knew I wanted dx dt, is a 6/9 times dp dt. Well, I was given dp dt, that's how fast the person is walking, right? So the person is oh, wrong color, my bad. The person is walking at a rate of 4 feet per second, right? And so I'm going to be able to find that dx dt is 6/9 or 2/3 times a 4. So I get 8/3. If you know what 8/3 is, that's great. If you don't know what 8/3 is, you can certainly type it in your calculator. So this is one where the calculator is fine, but not particularly useful. So this is a second one on this set where the calculator is not absolutely required. You could figure out the 8/3 without the calculator, but it's certainly helpful.